The Vatican found itself on the defensive today, lashing out at allegations Pope Francis failed to speak out against human rights abuses in his native Argentina. It calls the allegations defamatory and says they're meant to undermine the Church. As Stuart Greer reports, the Vatican is anxious to put an end to the controversy.
With the seal on the papal apartment broken, Pope Francis took a tour of his new home and met his staff. They are just a couple of the papal perks that will take some getting used to for a man known to live modestly. Like any new job, there's a period of adjustment. As Francis officially greeted cardinals for a tribute to his predecessor, there was this stumble, but a quick recovery. Deflecting criticism, however, about a controversial period in his past is proving more difficult. Accusations have resurfaced that as a priest, Jorge Bergoglio, as Francis was then known, did not do enough to stop human rights abuses during Argentina's so-called Dirty War between 1976 and 1983. Protesters in Buenos Aires say as the military dictatorship killed opponents, Bergoglio stood by silently, and that he failed to protect two Jesuit priests from being taken away. One of the priests said that Bergoglio was the one who gave them up, says this human rights activist. He could have done something to avoid their kidnapping. But the Vatican is pushing back. It claims the allegations are false and defamatory. It says the attacks on the newly elected pope are motivated by what it calls anti-clerical and left-wing elements. There's never been a concrete and credible accusation made towards him, said a Vatican spokesman. It claims the new pope actually helped many people during that dark chapter. But the families of victims of the military junta accused the Church of hypocrisy. The Church knew exactly what was happening, she says, and it didn't help us. 5 months ago, Argentina's Catholic bishops did issue an official apology for not doing more. The Vatican hopes that, along with today's strong denial, will clear the cloud of controversy hanging over Pope Francis at the start of his papacy. Stuart Greer, Global News, London.